Good evening. I know what you're thinking. Oh, where are the Smatchler Pad boys this morning? But don't worry about it. Brian took a little visit back to Wasion and
Had to see the family.
he's returned. So,
Here we are. First and foremost, before we even start anything, Tigers won today, up 2-0 in the ALCS. Pretty proud. Proceed.
I didn't know that it was 1915.
It's a topic for another day.
All right. So, the other day I'm driving in my automobile and I'm turning left. No, right. Turning right, and I take a little bit of time to slow myself to turn right, and this vehicle behind me just smashes on the horn and drives past. And as I look in my rearview mirror, I look in my rearview mirror, and I see there's a small child in the passenger side. And I was just thinking, I was like, what's wrong with, what's the deal with road rage? Like, we have cars that can drive well over a mile a minute nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like, how much faster do you gotta go to go from like Wasion to Columbus in
2 hours,
three?
2.5.
Okay, 2. We're speeding, obviously.
I go 9 over. 9 you're fine, 10 you're mine.
Wow, 2 hours.
2.5
to do that. Imagine if you're on a horse and a buggy. You gotta pack a lunch, bro. I mean, you're packing a sleeping bag, a lunch, and some kindling for a fire. Maybe even bringing a book.
Maybe.
So for this woman to just be like absurdly outraged at my speed, I was like, okay, that's reasonable.
I mean, yeah.
Here's another thing before.
Yep.
It takes no effort to push the pedal of the vehicle.
Okay.
It's not like we're running everywhere, we're walking everywhere, we're tired. It's like literally all you have to do is sit there. You can't see my foot.
He's pushing it down.
You can't see my foot.
I'll confirm that. This is his foot right now.
Instantly, with the mere push in a matter of inches, you're going from 0 miles an hour to a mile a minute. 60 miles an hour. Barney Oldfield, first man to do that. Wasion, Ohio. Look him up.
I'm going to have two points to add to that. First and foremost, I think extreme road rage is ridiculous. I'll give you that. I mean, getting absurdly angry, especially about a lot of little things, dumb, ridiculous, shouldn't happen. But at the same point, I can see people getting a little impatient and a little angry on the road. And here's why. You bring up the point that we have cars. So we obviously travel faster than they did when they had horses or had to walk places. But here's the thing. We've never experienced having to use horses and having to walk everywhere and having to take days to get places. We've only ever known cars, all right? And for me personally, if I'm driving on a road and it's 45 miles an hour and the person in front of me is going 25 miles an hour, yeah, 25 miles an hour in a car is faster than a horse, but I'm still going to get upset about that because that's disrespectful. If I'm making plans to go somewhere, I'm making plans thinking I'm going to be going the speed limit, thinking I'm going to be going 45 miles an hour. And if someone is forcing me to go 20 slower than that, and I'm late to my destination because of that, I think it's okay to get a little impatient and get a little angry.
Here's what's that going to cost you? Maybe 10 minutes of your day. 10 minutes. Like, you're going to get angry at somebody over 10 minutes. And honestly, it's a speed limit, which means it's within their rights to go anywhere between 1.
It's a speed limit, but I think it is widely known that you should go that speed. 5 miles
widely
under,
known?
5 miles under, I'm okay with. But to be in a 55 and to be like, well, I can go anywhere from 1 to 55 and think it's okay to go 20 miles an hour in a 55, I think it's a universally known fact.
Over the universe.
Universally known, which covers the Milky Way, FYI. I think it's universally known that you should go 45 and a 45, 35 and a 35, 55 and a 55.
Brian